Hey guys, welcome back to Chelsea Fan TV. My name is Nina and I'm bringing to you today my fan cam following from Chelsea 0, Bournemouth 0 at the Vitality Stadium. A dry point to take away. Oh, we're 14th. Man, this is horrible and painful, and I just, someone wake me up from this nightmare. I said that we needed to pick up 3 points today to push us further up, because otherwise this is exactly what we get. We've got 5 points out of 15, 1 win in 5, and it's just like, guys, everyone knew it was going to be difficult, but it's just, it almost seems like we're cursed and we're unlucky as well at the same time, with the list of injuries, which makes everything so much more draining. But come on, you're not telling me that we couldn't have won today. You know, we had chances that should have been finished, and we're so lucky that with Sanchez's saves and Bournemouth's sloppy finishes as well, we actually managed to take a point away from this game. Because I know that we need time, and I know that the players need to, you know, build chemistry and become cohesive over time. But why are we laying off balls when you should be taking a shot? Why are you making a pass who can't be met because they've got 2-3 men on their back and you're still trying to make that pass? Why? Take responsibility. And yes, of course, here I am talking about Palmer and Gallagher, who should have finished those chances. Sterling as well. I mean, was that a shot or was it a pass? But I've seen Palmer curl balls in that position, and I don't know why he chose to lay the ball off. It's like you come to Chelsea and suddenly you lack self-esteem and you lack confidence. Why? What? Jackson getting pushed off the ball so easily. And in the first half, we did create some chances that looked like they could have been promising. And I think Mudryk had a great turn and he cut in really well, dribbled the ball forwards, but he doesn't look up. When he dribbles, he faces down, and then his decision making in the final third is just questionable. He didn't make the right decisions today, and yes, you can see that rawness there, and I have said that he needs to play to build on that. So yeah, fair enough, he's going to make those mistakes, but I just think overall could have been so much better. There were some good link-ups with Jackson, but just didn't really lead to anything. And it's like the same thing from last season. Can't finish our dinner. Cannot finish our dinner. Where are these goals going to come from? We look so hopeless with scoring, and you could have given us another 45 minutes in that game, wouldn't have scored. And then again in the second half, lacked so much urgency, so slow in transition. We didn't look like we were trying to score. And yeah, Pochettino made some changes and he set up the way we asked him to. You know, this is exactly what I said in the previous Round the Corner episode, that set up with 4-2-3-1 and let's see how we do. Let's get back what we tested to work in pre-season, which did work regardless of Nkunku being injured now, and try it out. And, you know, for the first few moments, I thought it actually would, but yeah, no, it was just too easy to get pushed off the ball. The movement on and off the ball wasn't anything promising. It didn't look like we had intent with what we were doing, and so sloppy in the final third. It was just frustrating to watch. Sterling, decent free kick there. It was just unlucky again for it to hit the post, not go in, and then obviously Colwell had to be offside in typical Chelsea fashion. And it's just like, when it's not your day, it's not your day. But really, how many times am I going to sit here and tell you guys that it wasn't our day and we weren't lucky and this and that and this and that? It should be so much better. And yes, I know we have an extensive injury list, but still, we have enough quality in this team and the players that we are putting out on that field to be able to produce something, to finish a chance against Bournemouth. I mean, even in the horror show that we had last season, we still managed to take away 3 points and score 3 goals there last season. And now, nothing. But yeah, let me put some praise on Robert Sanchez's name. And yes, I know that I have been critical, thinking that Robert Sanchez might not be good enough for Chelsea. Even though he has barely played, I still didn't think that, you know, he would be able to bring us out. But yeah, fair enough. There was a lot of games last season, guys, if you remember, where Kepa saved us in a lot of those games, especially when we played Aston Villa first time round. Kepa saves kept us in that game, and when the whole squad performed, or underperformed, shall I say, our keeper kept us in the game, and today it was exactly that. We could have been punished. We couldn't have even gotten away with a point. But again, Sanchez's saves, fair enough. Made one little silly mistake with the distribution of the ball in the late second half. But other than that, 2-3 key saves in that game. So here we are relying on our keeper to keep us in a game. And yeah, just hopeless. And like I said, second half, where was the urgency? We were looking for a goal and it looked like we weren't. It looked like we were 3-0 up and maybe looking for a fourth just for some extra spice there. Disappointing. So disappointing. And yes, I'm all about the give time and I'm not Pochettino out whatsoever. I know we have so many issues, but really it should have been better. I mean, we're playing Aston Villa next at home. Our home record is no longer one where we're positive or optimistic. You know, Stamford Bridge isn't a place where we easily get points anymore. It's not. It's a place where people come and they guarantee at least a point in a game. And I hate that I'm sat here so negative after this result, guys, but I really needed 3 points. Really needed them. Someone said that this is the run of games where we're supposed to be picking up 3 points, and we're not. We're struggling. So where are we going to find ourselves in that run in November where we are playing Arsenal, Man United, Brighton, Man City? Oh, it's not even funny. It's just so deflating, guys. I mean, yeah, took away a point, but it feels like a defeat. It feels like a defeat, and I'm sure you'll all agree. Yeah, really not a good performance. I don't know what you guys are thinking, and I don't know how many of you are pointing a finger at Pochettino and how many of you are just not believing in this squad right now, but I do still think that time needs to be given. I am repeating myself. I know what we saw today was not promising at all, but I still firmly believe that Pochettino needs some time. I mean, Enzo, I think he looked exhausted, obviously following from international break, and I think he one-on-one was pushed off so easily, dispossessed so easily today. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to point a finger at Enzo either. He's been one of the brightest players ever since he signed back in January. So, yeah. ... But yeah, no, I mean, it's like so frustrating because we see players like Gallagher who put on good performances, has been playing well from the start of the season, you know, is wearing the captain armband, is playing and starting consistently, but then he's in an opportunity where it's a clear goal scoring opportunity and he overplays it or he takes a touch extra and he's just not clinical enough. That is where you see that experience to not experience. And yeah, I mean, I could just sit here and repeat myself, but I just did not enjoy that game one bit, guys. It's just, and Chilwell, you know what, I do feel sorry for Chilwell. I think, yeah, it maybe was a little bit too deep that the fans booed him off, but again, just not good enough. Not good enough, and yeah, frankly, I'll just leave it at that, guys. I don't really want to repeat myself and continue down this negative spiral because frankly it's too early in the season to get this negative. I refuse. Don't want to do it. So I'm just going to say that we look ahead to Aston Villa, and that is, well, a difficult game in itself, but it's a game where we need 3 points. That's it. Like, no questions asked. One way or another, we need to start crawling up because otherwise we really are going to be in trouble. And I do believe it's going to get better, guys. I do want to believe it's going to get better. But, yeah, let me know down in the comments below what your thoughts were. Yeah, thank you very much, guys. Subscribe to Chelsea Fan TV, and I'll see you in the next one.